My name is Yuan Shao. I am the successor to the Shao Corporation. My father and grandfather are both self-obsessed and domineering CEOs. And my family wants me to follow in their footsteps. However, all I've ever wanted was to work hard and be a respectable person, and live out my life as a corporate elite. But while I did my best to improve society, I never expected to be diagnosed with a terminal illness. I've read countless novels about domineering CEOs, but I haven't found one where the CEO is hit by a terminal illness in the prime of his life. However, I've been reading a certain online novel lately. It's a story about the prince of the Southern Yen Empire. He's captured and humiliated when the Northern Empire attacks his land. But he endures the abuse and eventually escapes the Northern Empire. Sadly, he's too late as opposing empires are at war engulfing his homeland and his people are suffering. So the main character vows to avenge his empire and commits his life to this goal. He's capable, intelligent, and uses his hatred to gather his former subordinates to raise an army. Then, in a carefully orchestrated attack, he overcomes the Northern Kingdom and eradicates the young emperor, which puts him one step closer to avenge his empire.
Personal assistant.
Wow, this series sounds pretty good.
But ever since the author finished the Northern Empire arc, it's like something came over him. Suddenly the main character started keeping a harem, and his whole personality changed. And then, the author killed off the princess of the Northern Empire. She was a popular character who was supposed to be the main character's true love.
Oh no. It has a crappy ending?
How the hell is this novel supposed to be comforting? It's awful. Well, anyway, I'm getting tired. You're dismissed.
Yes, sir.
I'm not sure why, but I feel like I have to express my feelings. I'll just post a comment. I think the main character really loved the princess of the Northern Empire. If she could just show a little affection, I think the main character would remain loyal to her forever. Send.
You're the only one who understands him.
Where am I? Oh crap. Am I inside some sort of ancient palace? Have I been reincarnated? Or did I transmigrate? Did I die? Am I dreaming? Somebody pinch me.
Your Majesty, are you awake? Your humble servant will help you get changed.
Your Majesty, I guess my soul did travel into another body, but I can't fly around with swords or be a deity in this world. Maybe I should double check.
Hey, are there monsters or deities in our world?
Your Majesty, are you hoping to worship your ancestors?
Welp, I guess not.
Your Majesty, the late Emperor left the mortal realm many days ago. Please do not grieve so much. It is bad for your health.
So I'm an emperor who has just taken over the throne?
Do you have a mirror?
Well, ain't he a pretty young emperor? Don't tell me he's a puppet emperor who holds no real power, and has a regent controlling his actions? My future doesn't look too good here. But since I have this opportunity, I should make the best of this situation. I may not be the protagonist, but it doesn't seem like I'm expendable either.
What's your name?
My name is Xu Hong.
Oh, I see, so you're Shou Hong.
Hold up, Xiu Hong. Don't tell me she's the personal servant to the Emperor of the Northern Kingdom. No way. So that means I'm the young Emperor of the Northern Empire who will be brutally murdered by the main character. This is even worse than being expendable.
Your Majesty, what's wrong? Are you feeling ill, Your Majesty?
I'm fine. I'm just trying to escape from reality. I'm a CEO at the peak of my career, who has yet to find my soulmate, ended up transmigrating into a web novel as a mysterious villain. I really have the worst luck. Oh well, I might as well make the best of it.
Where is Heching Yen?
Your Majesty, pardon my ignorance, but who might you be referring to?
I'm referring to the main character, the prince of the Southern Yen Empire. The one who was captured by the former emperor. The prince I've been wanting to add into my harem.
Oh yes, Your Majesty. I know who you're referring to.
Why did I have to say it like that? Putting the main character under house arrest and adding him to my harem. I am really digging my own grave here.
Entrance to the Emperor's bedchambers.
Wow. The Northern Empire is a sight to behold. A pity that the former emperor of the Northern Empire was a fool. When he found out that the Southern Yen Empire was suffering from a famine, he invaded the empire when it was at its weakest. But after capturing the prince and looting the Southern Yen Empire for treasures, the former emperor just up and left. And the crown prince who succeeded the throne isn't any better. Following his father's footsteps, he indulged in debauchery and neglected his duties. It's no wonder that the Northern Empire gets overthrown by the main character so easily. It was ruled so poorly to begin with, and I am that depraved new emperor, heir to the throne of the Northern Empire. I'm now on my way to visit the main character.
Welcome, Your Majesty. Your Majesty, such a filthy place is not befitting of your royal status. If Your Majesty requires something from this place, please let me serve in your stead.
It's fine, and we're all just people, so you can drop the formalities.
So, the legendary main character is imprisoned here. Just seeing his heroic pose is enough to make me feel inspired. That's the man worthy of being the main character. But I guess seeing him means I'm going to die soon.
Open the gates.
Yes, Your Majesty.
He is indeed worthy of being called the main character. Even though he's filthy, his piercing gaze is still as sharp as steel. His expression is full of cold defiance and determination. If I don't end his life now, he'll eventually end mine. I could end his life with a flick of my wrist, but I just can't do it. Forget it. Since I know the plot to this story anyway, maybe I can change how this plays out, as long as I'm careful.
Never mind.
I might as well try to make a good impression. Maybe then, he won't give me a painful death. Now that I think about it, I remember the novel mentioning that the main character is stunningly handsome. I can at least have a look, right?
Such impudence.
Be still. Let me deal with this. Won't you let go already? I'll get you out of here soon. Release him, and send him to the imperial doctor to have his wounds looked at.
Huching Yan's glare really gave me the chills. Even as a prisoner, his aura is still stronger than mine. An actual emperor, which is to be expected of the main character. What did I do to deserve this?
Your Majesty, it's time for bed. I shall take my leave.
Good night.
Rest well, Your Majesty.